in the house. Let's go! Step inside the ring where the legends were made. Independent warriors never looking for fame. Rude boy swinging, Huck calling the shots. Two lifers of the business with the stories that rock. From the sheet breaking heat in the Motor City. Bobo Brazil dropped the hammer, never pretty. Jerry Lawler on the mic, Dusty Rhodes with the soul. Gino Hernandez with that shine and that gold. This is wrestling real talk, no gimmicks, no lies. Real stories from real champions through real lives. Old school, new school, every lane, every block. Detroit wrestling forever, wrestling real talk. From the territories down to today's indie scene. Blood, sweat stories, the things fans never see. Icons, outlaws, legends who never quit. If you lived it or you loved it, this song is for it. Rude boy, A.T. Huck, independent legends, y'all already know. Wrestling real talk, where the truth hits hard. Let's go!
The legends were real. The stories were wilder. And now it's time to talk about it. This is Wrestling Real Talk. And now your hosts, A.T. Huck and Rude Boy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome once again. Yes, indeed. Feeling good in the neighborhood. Yours truly, Rude Boy. Holding it down right here on your favorite podcast, the one and only Wrestling Real Talk. I'm Rudy Hill, like I said, and to the left of me is one of the greats in all of professional wrestling. A man who is going on 40 years in the professional wrestling business. Indeed, he is. It won't be long before he'll be having that milestone. And of course, I'm talking about the legend himself, someone who I consider nothing but love, the one and only A.T. Huck. A.T. Huck, what up, though?
What's happening, Rudy? Has it been that long, really?
Man, we're going,
no, it hasn't, man.
brother.
I've just been in 20 years, man. Hey, you know what? But that's how it's been feeling lately.
Right.
I've felt brand new since I've come on board with IBW. The stuff we did in 2025, was top notch.
No doubt.
And 2026 is going to be even better.
Absolutely.
You know what we got planned. We can't quite announce everything yet.
Of course not.
But we got big plans for 2026.
We've got big plans. And by the way, very soon we will be giving you guys dates on upcoming shows that are coming up, because we have booked. We're already starting booking all the way into 2026.
That's right. I got dates, so I'm starting to look at them and fill them up and try to make it make sense.
Absolutely.
Put on some good stuff.
So, Huck, man, one of the cool things is, man, I'll keep it real. We discussed several different stars to bring in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And always on our radar has been Nyla Rose.
Yes. We always talk about her, even when she was injured.
Even when she was
on
injured,
our radar. I kept saying, when's she going to be better? When's she's going to be ready?
Right, right, because we knew that we wanted to pull the trigger on not just Nyla Rose, but on our champion, who, by the way, is also a sought-after champion in the NWA, owned by Billy Corgan. And, I mean, someone who we believe in. If not, we most certainly wouldn't be booking her against one of the great wrestlers, wrestling women's champions of all time.
I'd say a recent pioneer.
Absolutely.
In professional wrestling. Well, when I say recent, it's because of the topic.
Right.
The subject matter that Nyla Rose, is transgender.
Yes.
And not afraid to talk about it, not hiding it. And the wrestling, like I said earlier, we were talking, the wrestling business has changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot more welcoming to things that weren't welcome in the past.
Amen.
And she stands up for that, speaks about it.
Yes.
And, she's a beacon of light.
Absolutely. And someone who I consider a dear friend, a dear friend. I've been booking Nyla for a long time. I mean, I used to bring her to Saginaw, Michigan. I brought her down to Adrian, Michigan, brought her to Detroit several times. Just an all-around great person. I love her to death. And I'm so excited that she's coming here, but not just to come here and have a cakewalk. We didn't make it easy.
Oh, no.
Because Big Mama, this, by the way, is one of her dream matches. And she told me that a few years ago when I met her in Chillicothe, Ohio. And I said, oh, yeah, really? Nyla Rose? I said, she's a friend of mine. And she was like,
I
really?
didn't know that.
Yeah, she was like, really? I said, yeah, and don't you worry. One day you'll wrestle her.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke it into existence, brother.
So this match is big on so many levels. So many levels. And when I say that, and no offense, I hope nobody takes this by offense, but these are two healthy women.
Oh, man.
These ain't no little bitty Barbies.
Oh, no.
Getting in there.
Oh, no. No. And I expect fireworks right from the beginning. I truly do, man. And that's why I'm urging people, for those of you who've already been to Taqueria El Rey in Southwest Detroit, this is going to be on a special Saturday night, 7 p.m. I mean, under the lights. It's going to be awesome. And wrestling returns to Detroit, Michigan, baby.
IBW does.
IBW, that's right.
There's a difference.
And let me tell you something. That night, I urge you, the tickets are going to be on sale now.
Yeah, they should be on sale right now.
So check this out. Yes, I know it's Christmas Eve. I know that. But it's not too late to go into Taqueria El Rey tomorrow and purchase a ticket on a belayed Christmas gift. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, and go over there and visit Danny and the crew over there. Those guys are great at what they do. The best chicken.
Oh, the best.
Carlito, he co-signs all day on the ribs.
I gotta try them, man. I have yet to have the ribs, but that chicken is the bomb.
So damn delicious, man. Yeah. But anyways, Huck, so knowing Big Mama, and it's no secret, her husband was a professional wrestler here in Detroit. We both worked on same shows with and whatnot. Very great guy, Roger Ruffin.
Right,
man.
right.
Great guy.
Team with Psycho Sam Cody.
Right, and let me tell you something, man. So training with him daily for a long time, besides being married to the man and picking his brain all the time, what better way of life for a champion like her than to live like that,
Yeah, and a lot of people might not know, and you might remember he was a referee in the WWF.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for quite some time. I was like, oh, check him out,
That's cool.
During the
man.
80s.
That's cool. I love that.
Or was it in the 90s? What was that? I'm not sure exactly, but I remember him as a referee as well.
Yeah, I remember that shit too. Man, one of the first times I ever seen a cool referee, I was like, holy shit, man, that's fucking John Bonello. What the hell is he
John
doing,
Bonello,
man?
that's
What's
right.
he doing being a referee?
I thought the same
man?
thing, because here in Detroit, he was the Maltese Falcon.
He was,
he had some battles, man, here in Detroit.
He had a tag team partner named Randy Scott.
Randy Scott.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Those were my favorites, man. Me and Drewski, we used to love those cats, man. And we'd watch them on Channel 9 and shit.
Yeah, but later on, he got a decent singles push.
Yeah.
And it was some good stuff.
I used to watch him on Channel 9 on what the hell is that? George Cannon.
George Cannon, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and he'd have Casa Boo Boo, and he'd have
all these dudes.
yeah,
man.
Mohammed Saad,
Denny Cass,
Sailor White,
Sailor Moondog White,
Right,
Eddie Mansfield,
was on
Chris
there, Carter,
Bobo.
Chris Carter. Yeah, what's up, Bobby?
We got another fan mail on this email that you guys been blasting.
We'll put him to the front of the line. What's up?
Yeah, Austin from Houston wants to know.
Austin from Houston.
He wants to know if you could rewatch any match that you saw in person. You know, if you could like go back and relive it, which match would you go back and rewatch?
Oh, I know mine from the fucking get-go.
Go ahead.
Mine took place in the summer of 1988 at the historic Cobo Arena. And it was a part of the Great American Bash put on by the National Wrestling Alliance. And it was the Sheik tag teaming with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, against Kevin Sullivan. You remember this, right?
I do.
Against Kevin Sullivan.
I was there.
And Dick Murdoch.
And I always
In a
thought that
steel
was
cage.
weird. I always thought that was a weird matching.
It was so weird.
It was like so obvious what was going to happen, but it seems like it should have been the other way around anyway, just to have that craziness to see the Outlaws teamed up against the Sheik and Kevin Sullivan.
Right,
You know,
right.
so
right.
I never liked the booking of that cage match myself.
Let's revisit that now. Let's not forget that they did become fucking the Outlaws again that night.
They did, but we didn't get the match.
We didn't get the match, and I mean, wrestling real talk, because the Sheik held up the NWA
Held it up for
more
money.
money.
Held it up for money.
He knew people were coming to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going to the box office, and I seen that they had like someone wrote in a Sharpie on a window, and they taped it to the window of Cobo, and it said, due to foreseen circumstances, the Sheik will not be appearing tonight. Taking his place, Larry Zbyszko.
Larry Zbyszko.
I love Larry Zbyszko.
I know I went to that, but I don't remember it exactly.
I love Larry Zbyszko.
Well, he's no Sheik replacement.
Come on, man.
You know.
Come on.
But did they ever advertise the Sheik as being there?
They did.
They did?
They did indeed. They did indeed.
Because I know leading up to the match, they really hyped it up on World Championship Wrestling.
And he asked for a certain amount of money, and they said, okay, no problem. They agreed to it and everything. Then when he came back, he asked for an extra $10,000 on top of it. And they were like, hell no. And he was like, well, I'm not coming. And they were like, all right, don't come.
All right, don't come.
Don't come. See,
I wish he had, though,
Me
just
too.
for nostalgic reasons. But I wish I had gotten the match the other way around.
But let me say this, though, Huck. That is one of the matches that I've seen personally, like yourself did, that I wish someone would have restored and filmed, man. You know,
I know I saw some footage of it before.
Really?
Yeah, I know I saw footage of it.
I've never seen any footage.
I'm going to have to look. I think I have. Maybe WCW showed a clip of it or something at some point. But, as one of the matches that I'd like to go back to see again is another Sheik match.
Okay.
And I always forget what year it was because I was very young. But it was the Sheik and Luis Martinez. And they went almost an hour. Oh. And I actually went to see the Sheik versus Bruno Sammartino.
Okay.
But that was the show that Bruno Sammartino didn't show up because of money.
Okay.
The previous show where they went to a really quick disqualification match, I think rumor has it that Bruno didn't get all of his money.
That was what Bruno had went around saying.
Yeah.
And once, I met Bruno once, and he asked me, he was like, so where are you from? And I said, I'm from Detroit. And I said, man, you and the Sheik, man. And he was like, fuck that son of a bitch. I was like, whoa, okay.
Just right off the bat, didn't hold anything back.
right from rip, he was like, he wasn't no guy. He was no tough guy. He wasn't shit. If he didn't have those razor blades, no one would even give a fuck about him. I was like, damn, tell me how you really feel about the Sheik, man.
Wow.
Shit.
But the match, Bruno, of course, didn't show up.
Right.
But taking his place was Luis Martinez.
Okay.
And I always liked Luis Martinez, but this match really put him on the map for me.
Okay.
They went almost an hour. And I want to see it again so to see if I feel the same way about it as I felt then.
Right.
Because for the majority of the match, Louis had the Sheik in a headlock.
Wow.
I mean, but he was working the headlock and working it, and the Sheik's arms were
This guy
limp.
loves action.
It was, man, but it had you captivated.
Hey,
and the whole crowd.
Martinez was nodding off.
You're gonna ruin my moment.
I'm teasing you, man. You crybaby. This fucking crybaby.
But everybody, you could feel it in the audience.
Right.
How everybody was just like really behind Luis Martinez to finally beat the Sheik.
No doubt.
It went to a time limit. But the thing is, 2 weeks later, the Sheik just destroyed Louis. Destroyed him. But that was part of his formula too.
Oh yeah.
He would let him get on him. The first match, the rematch, he destroyed him.
Right. That was a practice done by Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler as well.
He knew that's how you made money. And who's gonna trust you more than you?
Mm-hmm.
That you're not gonna leave
I
with the
never
belt
liked
and
him
shit.
throwing fire.
Who?
Jerry Lawler. I never liked him throwing fire.
Oh, I wasn't mad about that.
Man, that was the
wasn't
Sheik's
mad
thing. I was one of those dudes that didn't want anybody else to throw fire but the Sheik. Especially during that time.
Right.
And I know the Sheik gave him permission and
He
showed
did,
him how
yep.
to do it.
Yep.
But it just didn't come across as believable to me.
Yeah.
Why should some guy from Memphis like Elvis Presley be able to throw fire? The Sheik, that was part of his mystique. It was mysterious.
Yes.
It was like magic.
Yes.
When the Sheik did it, where's it coming from?
What was cool about Sheik, man? I mean, wrestling real talk, man. Sheik was like a laid back dude, man.
He was really
a fucking
cool,
laid back dude, man. Like one of the fellas, if you really got to know him like we did, man.
And he commanded respect. Though.
Yeah, indeed he did.
And he's one of those guys that when he's talking, you're listening.
Yes, indeed.
You're listening. You're not cutting him off. You're in his presence.
Absolutely.
And he, takes to you.
Yes.
And I know he wasn't nice to everybody.
No.
But he was always really kind and nice to me as well as you.
Bro, I mean.
So we have a different perspective of the Sheik than a lot of people do.
And same with our my friend, I don't know what your relationship is with him, but my friend Abdullah the Butcher, which, by the way, is getting ready to celebrate that 85th birthday. And now he's up walking in the rehab center and stuff. So it's real positive.
Yeah, I just saw Teddy Long's going to be a part of it.
Teddy Long's going to be there. Doom is going to, well, not Doom, but Ron Simmons is going to be there. They got a whole host of people going down to help out Abdullah the Butcher.
You think he's still going to try to make it down?
I do believe he's going to. I'd like to go.
That's what I'm asking. Are you still thinking about making it down?
I've been talking to a few people about doing that travel, but I mean, that all depends. That all depends. But
yeah, because I
would love to be there.
I could meet you. Because I'm leaving shortly for Tennessee again.
To Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee, Hennessy.
Carlito brought this fool some Hennessy, man. And he's been talking about it all damn day. Carlito was like, man, let me go get this fool some Hennessy, man.
Man, that was horrid. We had to leave it. We left somebody some gifts.
Bro, we left so much beer in that fridge at that hotel, man. It was a crime. It was a fucking crime, man. It was a crime. But what an awesome time, man. What an awesome time.
Yeah, we had a great time. Great time.
That's what we do, man. We keep it positive.
But you know what, man? It's getting close to the new year, man. We got a whole lot of stuff coming up.
Man, we do indeed got a whole lot of stuff coming up. We're already booked all the way deep into April for IBW. So we'll be giving you those dates coming up. And I got to tell you something, man. The shit that It's coming. It's coming.
Well, Rudy, go ahead.
Hey, since it's Christmas Eve, let's give the listeners one more gift. We had another question come in,
Yo.
and let's bump it up to the front. You guys want?
Yeah, let's
that?
do
Go
it.
ahead.
Let's get down.
Okay, this one's from Dale in Louisville. It says, hey guys, I love the show. I'm a real big deathmatch wrestling fan. If you guys had to have a deathmatch Mount Rushmore, who would be on it?
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's from Dale in Louisville, guys.
Louisville, Kentucky, man, home of the great Jim Cornette and Cornette Castle. I'd like to visit that one day.
All of his
museum.
memorabilia and everything. Yeah,
Jesus,
for
man.
sure.
Jesus.
Deathmatch Mount Rushmore.
So how many guys is that? Four?
It's 4 guys. 4 guys.
Well-
You want to do this collectively, or we got to do one of each? Do you have 4?
I think I do.
See, I
do,
I may
actually.
have 4, but it probably won't be an updated list.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because to be honest, I haven't followed
doesn't have
deathmatch
to
wrestling
be
that
up-
close.
Right.
Up
It
to
just has
date,
to
it's,
be
it's just
Just
your
mine.
your
Your
thoughts.
opinion.
Mine. Yeah.
So go for it, man. Or do you want me to go?
Deathmatch wrestling.
One, you will go one each.
I'll have to say
First.
from my experience and being around it during that period of the game, I'll have to say Necro Butcher is on my list.
He's on my list as well.
I'll have to say Madman Pondo
On my list as well.
is on my list. And then from there, give me a minute. Go ahead and give me 2.
Okay, well, also on that list of hardcore deathmatch guys, most certainly I'd have to put on, and by the way, I can't stand him, is Ian Rotten.
Mm-hmm. He was going to be my next.
was a
With
fucking-
controversy like you,
He was a fucking innovator.
but you can't
and
take away his contribution to deathmatch wrestling.
100%.
You know, he started the deathmatch tournaments,
right.
you know, so you got to give him credit for that. And been in some crazy death matches himself.
And then finally on mine is a newer guy, and I like him, man. He's awesome, man. He's the Black Abdullah the Butcher, Matt Tremont. I like him, man. I think he's every time he's on GCW, I pop for the guy.
Yeah, I've seen him.
man.
You know, I
And
haven't
like
seen
his
him enough.
music and shit.
You know, but I have seen him. Yep. He's a very good one. that I've
Yeah,
seen.
and he's a guy who puts it all out, man. And you know, good for him, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And I gotta say this, you know,
wait,
go ahead.
Wait. Let me say this. Real honorable mention, Corporal Robinson, one of the best deathmatch wrestlers I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, if I'm being real, even though we have had our heat in the
Oh yeah,
past.
definitely. He
Hey,
gave me some.
I'm a guy who
You
keeps
know,
it real.
and I, you know, for me, Corporal
Rude
Robinson,
boy.
what he did for me
Shit.
was more hardcore than deathmatch wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just that brutal style. You know, no holds barred style. So I never really got to see him in the quote unquote death matches.
Right.
You know, with just weapons everywhere, things like that.
Right.
You know,
right.
a person who I will say, and I really didn't see that much of him, but I know his history, and that's Zandig. You know,
Okay.
he started CZW,
Right.
and I've seen him in some crazy things where he's had hooks stuck in his back, being suspended from these hooks. Just crazy stuff.
Another honorable
So
mention.
he set the platform
Right.
for a lot of guys.
Another honorable mention, fucking another guy I don't really care for is Nick Gage.
Nick Gage.
Nick Gage, man, you know, like him or hate him, man, you know, he's fucking done it, you know, and he's pretty fucking sick with it, you know.
Right. You know, we've gone beyond our 4, but we're giving honorable mention because John Moxley was a pretty heavy death match wrestler.
Yes, indeed
You
he
know,
was,
before he
man.
went to the training
So
facility.
was fucking Rude Boy, man.
Yeah, you were as well,
Rude
man.
Boy
Of
was an
course,
animal.
JCW.
Absolutely.
You know, I know you were
man.
waiting for me. I was getting to you.
I told
I've
you
been
the
in
other
some-
day. I told you the other day while we were watching wrestling together, I said, man, one of my pet peeves in wrestling is when a fucking guy puts himself over. I hate that more than anything.
Let me interject this real quick. Now, based on what I just said about Corporal Robinson,
yes,
would you consider yourself a deathmatch wrestler or just a hardcore wrestler? Did you do death matches like that where just shit's everywhere, every match?
Not every match.
Mm-hmm. But you have been involved.
I went on tour.
It wasn't your regular thing,
right? It was an every night thing on tour for a couple weeks straight. You know. Mm-hmm. So, and then I've been in a couple tournaments, like in Cleveland and for Ian Rotten.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, but then again, man, a lot of my stuff was just hardcore. You know,
yeah, more traditional,
down,
like the Sheik and
right.
Bull Curry and Fur.
I'd say I'm more hardcore,
brawler,
man.
Killer Brooks.
I would agree with that. I most certainly would fucking. And by the way, thank you for mentioning my name in that greatness of guys you just mentioned right there. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool, you know. It's cool, man, because like the other day, man, we're watching wrestling, me and Santana. I'm always showing him all the old school shit. And he's like, man, that's fucking cool, Dad. You've been in the ring with all of these dudes, man. You know, he's like, shit, you and Kamala? I was like, yeah, we got down.
That's
man.
right.
That's my man.
Man, Abdullah the Butcher.
Right.
Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes.
And the thing is, Huck, you were there, man, right next to me, man. And if you weren't, you were on the phone with Frantic Frank talking about this.
Right, I was doing commentary. Oh, man, that was wild. I was like, oh, Rudy's making a comeback. He's fucking him up.
Good times, man. Good times. Speaking of good times, man, you know what? Tonight it is Christmas Eve, man. So you know what that means. It's time to tune into Season's Beatings, damn it. That's right. Gather the kids around the fireplace. Get near your biggest screen and get ready for Season's Beatings. Brought to you by International Big Time Wrestling. That's right. Our gift to you, the fans of Wrestling Real Talk and Throwdown Theatre, and of course, IBW. A.T. Huck, would you like to say any Merry Christmases, Happy Kwanzas, any of that good stuff on this night on the eve of our Holy Father's birthday?
Yeah, you know, I'm a traditional Christmas guy.
Indeed.
Always have been. You know, growing up, we always had the Christmas tree. My mother would take so much time to decorate it. She would even wrap our front door like it was a big Christmas present. Our front door, and have a big ribbon on the door, and the poles would be all decorated. My mother did all the cooking, you know, for Christmas, starting the night before. I mean, desserts, the meats, the vegetables, everything my mother did. Not along with that, she would wrap all of our gifts and have them all. The gifts that weren't wrapped, she'd have them. My side of the couch downstairs would have my stuff, and Debbie's stuff would be on that side, and Dee Dee's stuff would be in the middle. And we all walk down the steps together with our hands over our eyes so we can't see it until we get down there together. You know, those memories.
Oh, man.
Those are
okay,
great memories that, you know, are gone. You know, I'm on my way to Nashville to visit my sister Gloria, who I didn't want to talk about it. She had a pretty bad fall and got to go back and take care of her.
Yeah, man.
You know, but Christmas is, you know, with your parents gone and being divorced.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't talk about that at all.
You don't.
You know, Christmas has been very different for me, you know, over the past 4 to 5 years. So I'm still adjusting to it.
No,
but all of you out there, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Don't let me bring you down. Enjoy your family. Enjoy them while they're there with you. Give everybody a hug. Tell them you love them. Cherish these memories because they don't last forever. One day you'll be looking back with memories of your own. And maybe you already have. But take those and love your family, love your friends, and have a Merry Christmas from A.T. Huck.
Absolutely, man. Beautifully said. Keeping your sister in our prayers and thoughts, and sending good vibes to Nashville. You know, Huck, we love you, man. You know that. Now, I'd like to say a very, very Merry Christmas to each and every one of you guys out there. And just like you said, those Christmas memories, you know, we cherish them on Christmas Eve, getting together with Carlito and his family. And, you know, I'm blessed, you know, just like you, I've been divorced, and, you know, I found someone who I truly adore in Tanya. I really do. I love her to death. Blessed to be with her. Blessed to be with my family. Blessed to still be here today. And guess what? Man, I got many more days. You want to know why? Because we got shit to do. That's right. We got shit to do. Fans, I'm trying to tell you, there's going to be a new line of t-shirts coming out featuring your favorite wrestling Real Talk shirts. Man, there's going to be all kinds of cool stuff. Did I say that there's going to be a media blitz with Nyla Rose in the Detroit area the week of the show? Man, you keep your eyes open. Big things are coming your way. Once again, thank you guys for rolling with us. For real, for real. Just like A.T. Huck said, man, cherish those Christmas memories. Cherish those who are here with you. Because most certainly, it can all be gone in the blink of an eye. Don't take nothing for granted. Remember, love is patience. Time heals all, you guys. Don't forget that. Once again, Merry Christmas. And we will be back next week right here on Wrestling Real Talk. And you know how we do it, especially tonight, because Drewski's bringing that Puerto Rican pistachio rum right here on Christmas Eve. Thank you so much. We're not here for a long time, you guys. You know that. We are here for a good time. Be good to one another. Take care of one another. Happy birthday, Father God.
Peace.